Hello and welcome to the Logical Operations Custom Choice Demo. My name is Andrea Montanarella and I am your point of contact for the Custom Choice tool. If you have an existing Logical Operations account number or have created an account number on the store at store.logicaloperations.com, you can log in and access Custom Choice on the left-hand side navigation under My Account. Once you have clicked on the Custom Choice link, that'll bring you to the Custom Choice homepage. Please note that if you do not have a username and password to the store, please contact me or our customer service department and we will be more than happy to get you set up. So welcome to Custom Choice. Today I will be demonstrating how to go through steps 1 through 4 on how to place a custom order. So let's click here to get started. Step 1 is to choose and modify your content. Under Courseware Library, you have over 375 courses to choose from. You can search one of two ways, either by part number or by title. So I'm going to type in Word 2019, put a space there. And we have added all of our Office 2019 titles along with security titles and Tableau. So we have Word 2019 Part 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to expand Part 1. You can see all the lessons and appendices. And if you expand a lesson, you'll be able to see all the topics as well. You can either add the entire title, or if you want to add just certain lessons, you can click on the blue X. So again, you can look at the topics and you can add one of two ways. You can, if I wanted to add lesson 1 and lesson 2 from part 1, you can add by clicking, or you can drag and drop. I'm going to minimize part 1. I'm going to expand part 2. Actually, I'm going to go back to part 1 and add the appendice because it's free. I always encourage folks to do that. I'm going to expand part 2 and I'm going to add lessons 1 and 3. So I'm going to add and then I'm going to drag and drop. And I'm going to add the appendice too. Sometimes you can't see what's being added and I always tell people just to scroll down and you'll see the second appendice that was added. So on the right hand side under Project Composition is where we created our custom book. You can do a couple things over here. If you wanted to add lesson 4 and reposition that to lesson 1, you can just drag it on up to the position of lesson 1. You can rename the lesson. You can expand lesson 1. And if you know you're not going to cover inserting building blocks, you can delete it. And if you know you don't need the appendice, that second appendice, you can simply remove it. So you can remove stuff, you can reorder stuff, you can rename the lesson, and you can delete out topics. So the title of the book, custom book title. This appears on the front cover, so I think I'm going to name this Custom Word 2019. Should probably spell that right. And the estimated teaching time. So currently this is 4 hours and 11 minutes. Keep an eye on that because I'm going to go to part 3 and I'm going to add lesson 1 and 2 and you'll see that increase as I add. So I'm going to click on lesson 1, popped up to 5 hours. I'm going to increase lesson 2 and it went up to 6 hours. So it does track how many hours your book is going to be. And if I took away, let's say lesson 1, obviously it minimizes that. So at this point, say you get called into a meeting or you get an important phone call, your work is not lost. So if you save the project, it will go right into your project library, which is fantastic. So you can save the project at this point or you can click next. So I'm going to go ahead and click next for the purposes of our demo. And step 2 is to choose additional features and personalization. You have 3 different modalities that you can choose from: print only, digital only, and print and digital. If you hover over Learn Tos and Assessments, it'll give you a description of both. You can put your logo on the front cover, which is a great free feature. You can choose the file. I'm going to upload our logical operations logo. And I'm going to upload that image, and it will say the file was uploaded successfully, and it'll give you a thumbnail. You can request a proof, which is an additional fee, but if this is your very first order, I will certainly send you a proof for free. The even and odd footer is great personalization on the inside of the book. A lot of people use their website or a 1-800 number, and same with cover subtext. So the cover subtext goes right below the title in a slightly smaller font, and people put their website, an 800 number. You could put something like created by XYZ Corporation, anything that's just going to personalize it for your course. Special instructions is anything you want to tell me, like I uploaded my logo, or my logo's on file, I only want a quote, your needs by date, or maybe you want to ship the instructor edition to a different address. You can save the project, you can go back to step 1 if you want to make a change, or you can click next. Step 3 is to review your custom outline. This is a great outline that you can just kind of double check everything. People love that. They love to print the outline or email it to a prospective client or instructor for approval. It will tell you the features that you chose on step 2, and you can always revise it. You can go back to step 1, back to step 2, or click next. Step 4 is providing your shipping information and submitting the order. We do need shipping information even if you are doing digital only. So for the purposes of this demo, I'm going to cheat. The minimum quantities for Office productivity titles, Office meaning Word, PowerPoint, Excel, the minimum quantity is 10. For Computer Professional, those more higher ticketed price books, it's 5. You don't necessarily have to order an instructor edition. And Notes is a lot like special instructions, anything you want to communicate to me about the order. So know at this point when you submit it, we're not going to do anything with the order before you approve the quote. So you have to approve a quote before we start the order. So rest assured that you could submit 5 orders and nothing's going to happen until you approve a quote. So at this point, you can save the project. You can always go back to step 1, 2, and 3, or you could submit the project. And you'll get a confirmation saying thank you. Your custom request was sent for Custom Award 2019. And we usually, we say that you'll get a quote within the next business day, but it's usually in a couple hours. And we'll finalize the details of the order with you. So at this point, you can either close out or you can create your next project. Well, we hope you enjoyed this short demo on how to place a custom order. And please know that I am available for one-on-one demos to assist you on placing your first custom order. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly. And we look forward to working with you soon.